How to construct Swahili sentences. Hi everybody, welcome again to this channel. I am happy to have you all again here. Please keep watching this channel. Today we are going to look at how to construct Swahili sentences. Karibuni sana. When constructing Swahili sentences, we focus on pronouns, prefixes, tenses, verbs and nouns. On top of that, the primary point in constructing Swahili sentences is on using verbs with infinite ku or ku first and foremost. After managing how to use this, then it becomes easier to work on all other tenses. Here we are starting with pronouns and prefixes that go along as a key to understanding Swahili constructions. In Swahili, there are 6 pronouns, which are mimi, meaning me or I, sisi is we, wewe means you, ninyi or nyie, it is you on plural. So one might say ninyi or nyie when there's more than one person, but it means you. Yeye is he or she. Wao means they. So when you say wao in Swahili, it is they English. Each of these 6 pronouns have prefixes agreements as shown below. So we have on the one side pronouns and the other side is prefixes. And we have examples as well. So number 1, pronouns mimi, meaning me or I, its prefixes is ni. For example, mwanamke is a woman. When you want to say I am a woman, you say mimi ni mwanamke. Mimi ni mwanamke. Sisi means we, and prefix for sisi is tu. An example that we have here is tunasoma, meaning we are reading. So sisi tunasoma, it means we are reading. Wewe, that is you, u. So the prefix is u. For example, when you say unaimba, it means wewe unaimba. In English is you are singing. Ninyi or nyie in plural. When you talk about prefixes, it is m. Example, mnaumwa. So you may have pronouns ninyi or nyie on one side, then on the other side, and you have a sentence mnaumwa, you are sick. Yeye meaning he or she, its prefix is a. For example, analima, yeye analima. Wao meaning they, a prefix for this y is wa. For example, wanacheza. So you may say wanacheza, they are playing. When constructing Swahili sentences, as in other languages, you must use one of the 3 tenses: the present, the future, or the past. The Swahili tenses are determined by tense words, which are na, ta, and li. Na is this can be categorized as follows. I'll explain it later, but na is present, ta is future, and li is past. For example, nina lima, it is the current sentence. Nitalima is the future, and nililima is the past. So we have here present na, future ta, and past li. Sasa is now in the present tense. Kesho is tomorrow, and The day after tomorrow is jana, meaning yesterday. Leo is today, baadaye is later, juzi is the day before yesterday. Before we go to how to construct Swahili sentences, I would like to share some explanations about Swahili verbs. Some Swahili learners find it difficult to have the right verb in between sentences because of the confusion they get on using verbs and the use of verbs with infinitive ku, which is the heart of Swahili sentence constructions. Here are examples of Swahili verbs and Swahili verbs with infinitive ku. We will see the difference by listening to their English translation. We have verbs and verbs with infinitive ku. So lala is to sleep, kulala is sleep, kulala is to sleep. Taka is want, kutaka is to want. Fundisha is to teach, kufundisha is to teach. Hitaji means need and kuhitaji to need. And here we have a table which makes our life simple by showing us how to construct Swahili sentences with infinitive ku. So on the top here, on this vertical and horizontal lines, pronouns are in sentences, pronouns, prefixes, tenses, verb, infinitive, verbs, and nouns. So the first line is pronouns mimi, its prefix is ni, and the verb is penda, and other verbs for infinitive is soma. Infinitive is, we use the word ku, so verbs here are soma and kitabu. On the third line here, the third line which talks about tenses, na, ta, and li. Na is the present, ta is in the future, and li is in the past. And the infinitive, we have ku for all sentences. So if one says mimi ni napenda kusoma vitabu, it means I like or I love reading books. Wewe una o wewe uta o wewe uli hitaji kufanya kazi. Wewe ulihitaji kufanya kazi, o wewe unahitaji kufanya kazi. It means you need to work or to do work. Yeye atataka kuogelea mtoni. Yeye, row number 3 is yeye. The tenses are in columns, the third column and the fifth column with the infinitive. Third column is tenses and fifth column is infinitive. So we are in row number 3. Yeye atataka kuogelea mtoni. He or she would want to swim on the river. The fourth row is sisi tutaweza kula nyama. It means we will be able to eat meat. So from the word kula here on the verb, we are supposed to write kula, or because kula is a complete sentence verb, you will not add kukula. You can just say kula nyama. Kukula will not be the right word. Or we are supposed to write la, but there is no verb which says la, but you cannot repeat kukula. And ninyi mlijua kupika wali. It means you did know how to cook rice. Wao watakwenda kulala kitandani. This is the last row. It means they, wao watakwenda kulala kitandani. They will go. It's like saying them will go, but we just say they will go to sleep on the bed. That is all for today. Please don't miss the next video, which whose title is, Did you know that some Swahili words have no plural? Please watch all videos to the end. Thank you.